Yoruba saying that it's only someone who wants to hide the truth that will tell you that all my witnesses are dead. So when you are bringing out such information, rolling out such information about something as important as that epochal moment of our nation's history, and many of those listed, many of those mentioned, many of those who were characters in that narrative are all dead. So it's like whatever the Maradona says is either history
students will say it's not about what has happened, but about how it is remembered. So I think we're shaping how this is being remembered. Just like you mentioned before, you touched on the annulment of 1993 election of Moshood Abiola.
Yes.
During the launch of this book, he addressed this and took responsibility and apologized. But most people on social media are saying he lacked depth, and they said his statement lacked remorse. What do you think they want to hear from Baba? What do you think we would rather like to hear from Babangida?
You know, when you are chronicling such events, and you tried as well to, let's say, you can let Nigerians know some decisions your administration took.
Yes.
You understand? But the pulse of Nigerians, implication of such decision on Nigerians, the effect that single decision had on Nigerians, lives that were lost, right? He never acknowledged all those things, that many lives were lost.
Yes.
He never acknowledged that many properties were burnt. He never acknowledged how people were killed. In this Lagos state and many parts of the country. So he never acknowledged the economy, how the whole thing affected the economy. Do you understand? So he just took it like something very light. The impact, as painted in that book, was like you are writing from a movie. Do you understand? It's not something that people felt the impact of your action.
Speaking of happenings, I mean, there are significant things that we cannot help but discuss. And I think one of the first ones is the death of a journalist, Mr. Adeyemi, who was murdered via a parcel bomb in 1986. Mr. Templar, do you think he dived into this, or do you think it was significant enough for him to have addressed in his book?
The motive, the actions, the inactions, and everything around General IBB had shown that he was not truthful to unraveling the mystery of that death. At the advent of democracy in 1999, President Olusegun Obasanjo set up the Okuta panel to investigate, atrocities committed under the military rule, and which dated back to the regime of IBB, including Abacha. And he not only spawned off invitation to attend that panel, he made sure he didn't attend, he didn't send anybody, and all matters, all those who came forward with evidence, including the legal counsel of the deceased, the famed Gani Fawayemi, brought all documents to the panel. He could have answered some of those questions. So there was no answer he could have given in his book. Going back to what I said, that all your witnesses are dead. So I can't believe whatever you're writing in that book. Because at the time when they gave you the opportunity to come and answer, he didn't.
It was a mere deflection.
Exactly.